Hey guys, looks like it's beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Funkwerks Brewing. These guys are out of Colorado. This is a collaboration between them and River North Brewing. What this is a Saison farmhouse ale that's been aged according to what this got here on Beerreviews, barrel aged for 2 months in Chardonnay barrels, wine barrels. So should get a nice Saison funkiness from the yeast, and we should have some great woodiness, fruit aromas and taste on this beer. So don't think there's anything else we need to talk about. It says the same thing here. There was a collaboration between River North, 7.5% alcohol. This is a great big bottle of 750 milliliter, enough to share, which I intend to do. And then this is their Funkwerks Blanc, and alias the Saison Conspiracy. So bottled on Thursday, September the 29th of 2016. So we're a good 8, 9, 10 months in the bottle. So this ought to be a pretty tasty beer. This was sent to me by my brother Nate out there in Colorado. He's trying to help me get my palate wrapped around these funky, sour, wild ale. I do like Saisons, but he's been sending me some of those sour, wild ale beers to help me along with that. And it's been a task. I'm not into the sour stuff too much, but it is becoming more tolerable, if you will. They are tasty beers, they are well-made beers, and there are people that absolutely freaking love that style of beer. It's just been hard, it's been a task for me to get my arms wrapped around that. Some of them are enjoyable, but some of them are just so tart and sour. I mean, even from the first drink to the last drink, but we'll see what this one brings to the table. That's all we need to talk about. So let's stop talking. First beer of the day. We're going to open up this great big bottle. Alright, let's see what we got here. A little bit of a hiss. Not much smoke. Cuisine is curried in Italian cheese, earthy Camembert Fontina. Your nutty cheeses, Asiago, Colby, Parmesan. Your stronger cheeses. The meat is poultry, fish, and shellfish. Glassware to pint, Becker-Nolic tumbler, tulip, oversized wine glass. I got my favorite tulip glass here today, guys. Salmon beer glass, and can be sold for a long period of time. It's a light golden color. A lot of bubbles though streaming up from the center of this glass. I mean, it looks very well carbonated from the bubbles that's streaming up. Good looking beer, but it is on the lighter amber color. Nice finger of head. It is very white, nice and creamy on top. A little bit bigger, soapier bubbles around the outside of the glass. It's been rather warm out there today. I'm ready for a beer. How about you? Let's get it to the nose. Definitely getting that Saison farmhouse funkiness from the yeast. Smells very, very good. On the nose, I'm getting hints of grapes from the Chardonnay barrels. A nice floral aroma. And that's about all I'm getting. I'm not getting any spices. There's maybe some coriander in there. Well, let's dive in. I'm thirsty. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Nate. Very light, very crisp. The grapes aren't overpowering for me in those barrels. That's very, very nice. Very pleasant. Anytime you buy beer in these great big 750 milliliters, guys, usually on a little on the pricey side. And this was no exception. I'm sure this is a pricey beer. I don't have the notes in front of me what he paid for it, but I'm pretty sure it was probably a fairly expensive bottle. That's very easy drinking. It's 7.5%. The alcohol is very well hidden. It's got just enough of those Chardonnay grape-esque notes to let you know that they're there, but they're not overpowering. A lot of times when they barrel age stuff in wine barrels, it'll be super intense on those flavors and aromas. That's pretty tasty. That's very nice. Very nice beer. Very nice beer here. Alright guys, it's right out of the fridge. Let me pour her a glass and we'll sip on this for a little bit and let it come up to room temperature. See what we end up with, and I'll be right back. Whoo, I'm back guys. Damn, it's hot outside. Whew, didn't take me long to drink this, that's for sure. Very tasty beer guys. Very well made beer. Alcohol super well hidden. I'm getting some nice farmhouse funkiness from that yeast, Saison yeast, and hints of grapes from the Chardonnay barrels. Very tasty beer, guys. It's a very enjoyable beer, very easy drinking beer, very well made beer. Final joke. A very nice collaboration effort between these two great breweries. Very delicious. Nate, once again, my brother, I do appreciate your spending your hard-earned money on these great big bottles and sending them to me. Stuff I can't get my hands on here to review for you guys. Very delicious, very tasty beer. A very nice Saison, barrel-aged Saison beer. So I enjoyed it. Guys, to me, it's got all the information on the bottle. It's got the bottled on date. It's got the ABV on there. IBUs are not critical on this style of beer. They've got just enough bittering hops to balance out this beer. Very well done. I'm very impressed with this. Very tasty beer. And like I said, don't think it was a cheap beer. I don't have that information in front of me, but I pretty much guarantee this was at least a $15 beer or more to buy this great big bottle of beer. So, thanks Nate. Do appreciate it, sir. A- from me. I'm gonna give this beer a 90. I'm gonna give this beer a 91. That's where I'm going to put it. It is an A beer as far as I'm concerned, and I'm probably going to go against the grade on this one. I did enjoy this thoroughly. I do like a very nice Saison beer, and this is a very nice Saison, and they've kicked it up a notch by putting it in those Chardonnay barrels for a couple of months. So very nicely done. Very, very nice. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 85, very good. I think it's better than an 85, guys. I'll be honest with you. It is very, very tasty. And when you talk about something that's a barrel aged, they put this beer after they brewed it into the barrels, and it takes up space in the brewery, and it sits there for however many months or whatever, as long as they want to leave it in there. And they check it from time to time, probably every week, I would think, and see if it's where they want it to be before they bottle it. And they check the gravity of it, make sure that it's what they want it to be. So very nice. Let's go over to Untappd for our final check-in. They have it at 3.97. That's right at their A category, guys. A beer. It is an A beer, guys. No doubt in my mind. Very tasty. So once again, Nate, thank you, my brother. I do appreciate it. He has sent me several different versions of the sour ales and the Saisons. I think I do have another big bottle of a Saison in there. I'll take a quick look, but we might even do that tomorrow. And it's a little bit bigger than this one. It's more ABV than a 7.5. So trying to get to those because they're winding down. I've run through all the IPAs and double IPAs and pale ales and Hefeweizens and everything else. And we're getting down to the point where I've got a bunch of stouts and imperial stouts left. And like I told you the other day, a lot of times I'll do 2 or 3 different beer reviews in one evening or one setting, and once it gets to those stouts, I'm not going to do 2 or 3, maybe even 4 stouts in one setting. I'm not going to do that, guys. Those beers are pretty big, they're pretty heavy. I don't want to drink 4 imperial stouts in one setting, or 3. I'd be kind of shit-faced if I did that. So it probably will come to the point, and I think I said this the other day, that I've been posting 2 beer reviews for 8 months, 10 months now. It'll drop back to 1 a day, and then it may even drop off to less than 1 a day. We'll see what happens in the beers that come in that people send me, and as they come in, I'll get those to the front and do those, and go back to the imperial stouts. But it'll come to the point. It's almost been 7 years now. August will be 7 years I've been doing beer reviews. It might come by the time August gets here that I'm going to take a break. We'll see. So that's all we need to talk about. That's both people. We're not using rate beer anymore. This is a great beer, guys. If you see it, pick it up, especially if you're into the Saison farmhouse ales, and this one adds a little notch to it by being barrel aged in Chardonnay barrels for a couple of months. So very tasty. So let me know if you've had this one, and come on back tomorrow. Let's go see what's in the fridge. See you then.